spotted turtle enclosure. So we can see two just there, water lilies. So there's one right at the glass, one inside the leaf on the stone. Small one just on the log there. There was another one, but as soon as I walked over, it went into the water. Okay, just have a quick look around, see if I can see anybody else. No. Okay, so if I explain this. So originally this was a bog, sort of gravel filter area for my main pond, and then about 3 years ago I changed it into I had it as a temporary enclosure for my three-toed bog turtles, box turtles, and then about 2 years ago I changed it for spot turtles. So I had two turtles in here that overwintered last year, and I remodeled it start of this year, ready for releasing the turtles in May. So from the main area, I don't know if you can make that out just there, I have like a fence, different logs, pieces of wood, so create a barricade, stop the European pond turtles coming to this area and the spotters going to their area. So again, so just in the sun here, so I'm creating a shadow. I do apologise for that. So the water feeds in. I've got two inlets there, and I also have another pipe that comes from my guttering, so obviously when we get rain it tops this area up. Now this area here was originally about just short of 2 foot deep, but when I remodeled it this year, what I did was there's about 14 inches of peat and soil, so there's only about 6 inches of actual water. Some plants in here, lots of oxygenator, water lettuce, duckweed, and then where the strawberry plant is there, when I made this I had the turf coming in, so it was like a natural, so they could ramp, so they could actually climb up onto the land there. Okay, then I have a bog area here, marsh area, so, and a small really shallow stream there leads to the next pool. So the bog area I created by bricks, hessian lines, then stones on top, backfilled with aquatic soil and peat, and then planted, and then there's a shallow stream here, maybe 1-2 inches at the most, a bit of a stony bottom, peaty bottom, again, which then feeds into this pool area here. So 2 bigger turtles are still there. Okay, one there and one on the stone there. So again, this was about 20 inches deep. This one's slightly deeper, I would say, so that it's got It's got about 10 inches to a foot of soil, so maybe the deepest bit is about 10 inches. Again, there's, when I put the turf in, I had it creating a sloping in, so again it's a ramp. Again, under this strawberry plant, I don't know if you can see that there. Okay, it's an area there where they can climb out. So I've got strawberry plants, kale, lots of lily pads. Lilies have really took over in this area now this year since I've done this. And underneath there's also a hide, so I put a couple of bricks and a slate across the top, and I put the turf on top. So there's actually like a little cave down there for the turtles. Again, you can see there's I have an oxygenator that's solar powered, so there's a feed there, so I'm feeding to the other side. So there's a land area, not quite as wide as the pool. I would say the pool, it's 1.8 meters long, and it's about 600 mil wide, so 6 centimeters wide. And then the land area is probably about 40 centimeters wide, 400 mil. The back, I've got various logs. Sometimes the turtles go under there, under the logs, and I don't know if you can make out. There's 2 pipes there. One is the feed that feeds the waterfall for the main pond, and the other is the hose underneath that feeds through into the filter. So there's a pump in the main pond. So, and I put these what's the word planters in the back there, so a creeping jenny and a grass. So again, my little guy is still there. So I got him earlier this year off Rom down Yeovil. So we introduced him around June time. So he's the smallest one. But the biggest 2. So they're about the size. Most of the ones are sort of that size. So I'd say there's a total of 8 in here now. And say, oh, I just got in the water. So they're all about the same size. So I think there's a small one at the back there we just seen, and I think there's probably about 2 that are just a touch smaller. So just got his head out. But yeah, these ones, they like to bask. It gets the sun in the afternoon in this area, so they come out. But again, they don't like me walking around here and disturbing them, so they're straight back in the water. Okay. So that's the spotted turtle enclosure. Thank you.